the journey began more than 10 years ago. We took a look at our listed company population. And there is something which bothered us. And it is the fact that many of the 2,600 plus companies listed on our exchange still has a single gender board, or male board to be specific. And we decided that we need to do something more impactful. So in the year 2022, we became the first global exchange to introduce a mandatory requirement to ban all single-gender boards. Now, in order to make that happen, we have to go through a public consultation. A lot of the listed companies, as well as stakeholders in our community, all responded with huge support to that proposal to ban single-gender boards. So we were able to eventually make it a mandatory requirement. And with that, in the course of 2 years, we give people a transition period until the end of 2024 to comply. We are very happy that we managed to basically create another 800 female board seats in Hong Kong. And that, I think, gives us a lot of encouragement that that's the right thing. The usual argument against these kinds of proposals I heard is, first of all, right, you should decide who to bring onto your board by merit considerations and not mandatory requirements. The other thing which is often brought up is the fact that there isn't a pipeline. Now, I don't believe there isn't a pipeline. You need to begin the churn and the momentum somehow. What I believe we need to do more, though, is to make sure that we create the right circumstances so that the pipeline can continue to solidify. You need to create the right set of education and orientation programs so that there are more women who will be board ready. And that's something I think we will continue to focus on. We put together a lot of training programs, working together with different stakeholders group in Hong Kong. And the goal is to make sure that we bring more people, actually men and women, to be board ready so that when they do get on boards, they will be able to bring the right impact and make very good, positive challenges to the executive in order to make good decisions for the companies involved. With more perspective being brought on the boards, I believe that companies will be able to make better decisions. So let's think about what problems or what boards tend to discuss in their meetings. More likely than not, they are thinking about how to grow the business of the company. They want to make sure they attract talents. That's often a very big topic in boardrooms. They also want to make sure that they build the resilience. Now, to do all that, you want a diversity of views. And having diversity on the board will give you that very rich set of perspectives. Now, obviously, gender is one aspect of it. And I don't think diversity ends with simply bringing on more gender diversity. There are other manifestations, ethnic background, age, etc. But I also take the view that bringing diversity on boards is a continuous journey. So in Hong Kong, we decided that we'll tackle it with gender as the first step. And hopefully we're going to see more and more manifestation of different aspects of diversity being brought on boards. I think there isn't one approach which is suitable for all circumstances. And different exchanges will need to calibrate what's the best approach, considering their own circumstances. In Hong Kong, we looked at the statistics, and we didn't really like the fact that the pace of change is slower than we liked. And therefore, we decided to go the mandatory route. A lot of people ask me, now that you've banned single-gender boards, what's the next step? Do you want to bring in quotas? Do you want to ask companies to achieve a certain percentage of female representation on boards? My preference is actually to let the boards experience the benefits of now having a non-single gender board. And I truly believe that once they've realized the positive benefits, then they will just do it by themselves. I'm sure that there will be a recognition of the benefits of diversity on boards. And perhaps with that little encouragement, our job is done as regulators. And the companies will simply get on the journey voluntarily by themselves. The advice that I will give to women is to believe in themselves, to not overthink. Sometimes women has a tendency to think that they're not 100% ready. Now, having worked 30 years, I don't think I've ever feel that I'm 100% ready for any occasion. But that's what makes it interesting. So my advice is that embrace that, few percentages of imperfection, but look at it as opportunity to learn and grow. And with that mindset, embrace the opportunities. Get on boards, learn a lot, listen to your fellow board members, and make sure that you continue to pick up knowledge in different areas and aspects, which will get you better prepared to discharge your responsibility as a board member.